Behind closed doors at Boeing's secure facility, something extraordinary is taking shape. The F-47, America's first sixth-generation fighter. President Trump called it virtually unseeable. Air Force generals say it makes dogfighting obsolete. And China? They're scrambling to figure out what we've built. But here's what nobody's telling you about the F-47's real power. It's not just the stealth. It's not just the speed. It's something far more devastating. Something that changes everything we know about air combat. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why America's enemies are terrified. March 21st, 2025. The Oval Office. President Trump stands beside Air Force Chief of Staff General David Ulvin. The announcement sends shockwaves through military circles worldwide. Boeing wins the contract. The F-47 is real. But what Trump revealed that day was just the tip of the iceberg. The true capabilities of this aircraft remain buried in classified briefings. Until now. Because we've pieced together what makes the F-47 the most lethal weapon ever designed. And trust me, the hidden power we're about to expose will blow your mind. Let's start with what happened in September 2020. Dr. Will Roper, then Assistant Secretary of the Air Force, drops a bombshell. A full-scale flight demonstrator had already flown, already proven the technology. But here's the kicker. They built it in just 1 year. 1 year from computer design to actual flight. The Pentagon calls it a miracle. The rest of the world calls it impossible. Now, Boeing wasn't the only player. Lockheed Martin built a demonstrator. So did Northrop Grumman. 3 companies, 3 different visions of 6th-generation air dominance. They competed in secret, flying aircraft that nobody knew existed, testing technologies that sound like science fiction. And when the dust settled, Boeing emerged victorious. But why Boeing? What did they crack that the others missed? The answer lies in something called adaptive cycle engines. These aren't your grandfather's jet engines. They're revolutionary. Former Air Force Secretary Frank Kendall recently revealed just how game-changing these engines are. They switch modes. Marathon mode for incredible range, sprint mode for raw power. Instantly. Think about that for a second. The F-22 Raptor has a combat radius of about 600 miles. Impressive for its time. The F-47, over 1,000 nautical miles. That's nearly double, and it maintains supersonic speeds over Mach 2 the entire time. This isn't just an improvement. It's a complete reimagining of what a fighter jet can do. Here's why this matters in the Pacific. China's building airfields on artificial islands, deploying long-range missiles, creating what they call anti-access zones, areas where American carriers can't safely operate. But the F-47 doesn't care. It launches from bases far beyond Chinese missile range, flies deep into contested airspace, completes its mission, and returns home, all without refueling. Our tanker aircraft stay safe, our bases stay protected, and China's entire defensive strategy crumbles. But range is just the beginning. The F-47's stealth capabilities make it a ghost. Secretary Troy Mine stood before defense analysts in September and said something remarkable. He pointed at the official F-47 rendering, smiled, and basically admitted they're messing with Chinese intelligence. Those canards you see in the pictures may be real, maybe not. The wing configuration could be misdirection. Even the overall shape might be carefully crafted deception. Mine essentially told China's analysts, good luck figuring this out. And you know what? He's right to be confident. The F-47 uses multispectral stealth, not just radar stealth. We're talking infrared suppression, acoustic signature reduction, even thermal management that keeps the aircraft at the same temperature as the surrounding air. Heat-seeking missiles can't lock on. Infrared sensors can't track it. The F-47 operates at temperatures matching the atmosphere around it. Compare this to the B-2 Spirit. That bomber appears on radar like a small bird, barely detectable. The F-47 takes this concept and perfects it across every spectrum of detection. It's not just hard to see, it's practically invisible. Now here's where it gets really interesting. The hidden power that changes everything. Stay with me because this next part reveals why America's adversaries are losing sleep. The F-47 isn't designed to fight alone. It's a quarterback, a battle manager, a coordinator of lethal force that multiplies American combat power exponentially. And the way it does this represents a fundamental shift in warfare itself. Enter the loyal wingmen, collaborative combat aircraft. the YFQ-42 from General Atomics, the YFQ-44 from Endural. These aren't typical drones. They're AI-powered combat aircraft that take orders directly from the F-47 pilot. Each F-47 commands up to 5 of these unmanned fighters, 5 additional chess pieces on the battlefield. Think about the implications. One F-47 pilot suddenly controls 6 aircraft, 6 sets of sensors, 6 weapons platforms. The drones fly ahead into the most dangerous areas. They scan for threats. They draw enemy fire. They launch missiles, all coordinated by artificial intelligence working at speeds no human could match. General David Alvin recently revealed the Air Force plans to build 185 F-47s. That number seems modest until you factor in the drones. Each F-47 with 5 wingmen means 1,110 combat aircraft in the air. That's not a squadron. That's an armada. And here's the brilliant part. Those drones cost a fraction of what a manned fighter costs. Maybe $10 million each, compared to the F-47's estimated $300 million. They're expendable, attritable. If one gets shot down, it's costly, but not catastrophic. No pilot dies, no family mourns. Just replace the drone and continue the mission. But the real hidden power? The AI co-pilot. Inside every F-47 cockpit sits an artificial intelligence system unlike anything that's come before. It processes battlefield data in milliseconds, identifies threats before the pilot even sees them, recommends tactics, coordinates the drone wingmen, all in real time. Former Secretary Kendall described the goal perfectly. See first, verify first, shoot first, kill first. The F-47's AI system shortens what military planners call the sensor-to-shooter timeline, from detection to destruction in seconds. Not minutes, seconds. This makes traditional dogfighting obsolete. Why engage in close combat when you can eliminate the threat from 100 miles away? The F-47 sees enemy aircraft long before it detects it. The AI calculates firing solutions instantly. The pilot confirms, the drone wingmen launch missiles, and the enemy dies without ever knowing what hit them. Now, some people worry about AI in combat. Valid concern. But here's what makes the F-47 different. The human remains in control. The pilot makes the final decision. The AI just processes information faster than any human brain possibly could. It's augmentation, not replacement. The best of human judgment combined with machine precision. And trust me, our Air Force pilots are the finest in the world. Give them this technology, and they become unstoppable.
Let's talk about what this means for America's enemies. China recently unveiled their J-36, a large, tailless fighter with 3 engines. They flew it publicly, made a big show of it. But here's what the Pentagon knows that China hopes we don't. The J-36 might look impressive, but it's playing catch-up. The F-47 demonstrator has been flying since 2020. 5 years of testing, refinement, improvement. Boeing is already manufacturing the first production prototype. General Alvin confirmed this in September. The aircraft will fly by 2028, enter service by 2029. China's timeline? Unknown. Their engines lag behind American technology. Their stealth materials aren't as advanced. Their AI systems can't match what we've developed. They're trying to build their version of tomorrow using yesterday's technology. Meanwhile, Russia's been suspiciously quiet. Their 6th-generation program seems stalled. Their economy can't support it. Their defense industry struggles with 5th-generation aircraft. 6th generation? Not happening anytime soon. Europe's working on the GCAP Tempest program. Britain, Italy, and Japan collaborate. It's ambitious, it's expensive, and it won't be ready until the mid-2030s. By then, the F-47 will have been operational for years. 6th revelation. Here's the hidden power that ties everything together. The F-47 represents a complete ecosystem, not just an aircraft, an entire system of systems. The fighter itself, the loyal wingman drones, the AI battle management, the advanced sensors, the beyond visual range weapons, all working together seamlessly. America's building 185 of these fighters, each one a force multiplier beyond anything our adversaries can counter, each one capable of controlling a swarm of drones, each one connected through secure data links to every other friendly asset in the battle space. Imagine this scenario: 20 F-47s operating over the Taiwan Strait, each commanding 5 drones. That's 120 combat aircraft total. They detect a Chinese air patrol 200 miles away. The AI systems coordinate. The drones move forward. The F-47s hang back, safe in their stealth. The drones launch missiles simultaneously. 40 targets eliminated in seconds, and the Chinese never even saw the F-47s. That's not science fiction. That's the reality American engineers have created. That's the hidden power of the F-47. Boeing's facility is buzzing right now. The first prototype takes shape. Air Force officials visit regularly, checking progress, ensuring quality. General Alvin says they're moving fast. They have to. China's advancing. Russia's threatening. Iran's destabilizing. North Korea's testing. The world isn't getting safer. It's getting more dangerous. And America needs the F-47 operational yesterday. That's why the Air Force is pushing for 2028 first flight, why they want service entry by 2029, why they're spending billions to make this happen. And you know what? It's worth every penny, because the alternative is unacceptable. The alternative is letting adversaries catch up. The alternative is American pilots flying into combat at a disadvantage. That's not happening, not on this Air Force's watch. The F-47's hidden power isn't just one thing, it's everything working together. The revolutionary engines giving unprecedented range, the multispectral stealth making it invisible, the AI co-pilot processing data at impossible speeds, the drone wingman multiplying combat power, the beyond visual range weapons eliminating threats before they get close. It's a weapon system designed by the finest engineers America has ever produced, built by craftsmen who take pride in defending this nation, and it will be flown by pilots who represent the absolute best of our military. China can build copies, Russia can make threats, but they can't match the innovation, the dedication, and the sheer excellence that goes into every American military program. The F-47 proves that once again, American air power remains second to none. If you're proud of what our Air Force is accomplishing, hit that like button and subscribe for more military updates, because American innovation never stops. And neither do we. The F-47, America's first sixth-generation fighter. The hidden power is now exposed, and the world will never be the same.